big thanks to Napoleon Grills for sponsoring this episode.
I want to have a Viking barbecue feast, but there's nothing around, so I'm gonna start my own. You probably know that I have my own series that I try to realize franchise ideas. And today I want to tackle a problem. I don't have a Viking restaurant in my vicinity. There's nothing around. But I want to feast like a Viking. So that's why I want to open a barbecue Viking restaurant. Every episode on this series, I'm gonna tackle a new franchise idea. If you have your own franchise idea and you think that I need to realize it, comment down below. And if you want to steal this idea, go ahead. I want to go to that place. I called my favorite butcher, Gert-Jan, and he gave me his ground, beautiful deer meat. If you open up the package, the whole room is already filled with that beautiful big game smell. But the thing is, Gert-Jan is too professional. He's the best butcher in the world, in my opinion. He already chopped it up. I got it like this. And I wanted to do the whole Viking thing. I got this knife. I want to do like... But we're already there. We are already at that point. But there's one thing that I can still do, and that's seasoning it. But for the format, I'm still gonna do a couple of the chops. This is ground venison. It has a dark color, it smells amazing, and it has a smooth-like texture. So I'm gonna start off with chopping fine some parsley and some thyme. Add an egg yolk, add around 2 tablespoons of the parsley to the meat, a teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of garlic. Now mix that all up until you have the feeling that the texture of the ground meat is getting thicker and it's starting to stick together. That's the moment you want to stop and start making patties. This is around a kilogram of ground venison. I'm gonna divide it in 6 patties and I'm aiming for a double patty burger. Divide it into bowls and with some gloves on, press it down with your hand. This is trickier than normal beef because this is really sticky and I've also added an egg. Once you have the patties ready, it's time to make a good, proper Viking mayonnaise. I'm starting with 500 milliliters of sunflower oil, 2 whole eggs, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. Now use your emulsion blender until you got a smooth mayonnaise texture. This is how we do every mayonnaise on our website, but we're gonna use it as our base. Now I need to add a little bit of that Valhalla flavor. So I'm adding Scandinavian red berries that are sour and 3 beetroots. I'm gonna chop the beetroots fine and add 3 tablespoons of the red berries to my mortar and pestle along with the beetroots. Add it to your mayonnaise and mix it up. Now you have a mayonnaise that is worthy of a Viking berserker. So I've done all my preparations. I got my burger patties, I got my mayonnaise. Now we gotta talk about cheese. So, what's a typical Norwegian cheese? You gotta think of Jarlsberg, but immediately I got the hint when I walked into the supermarket. There was no Norwegian cheese. It's like our country doesn't like other cheeses, only the Dutch cheeses and Parmesan. So I decided to do something that's more common and for everybody accessible in the entire world. So I got a beautiful piece of goat cheese, and you know what I'm going to do with it? Let's find out. I'm going to slice this chunk of goat cheese into long sticks. Be careful, you don't want to break it. Then I'm going to prepare my breading station and have 1 bowl of flour, 1 bowl with 3 beaten eggs and 1 bowl with breadcrumbs. I'm going to season with 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of fresh dill, 2 teaspoons of parsley and 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Then I'm going to coat my cheese sticks into the flour, dip it in the egg, make sure everything is covered, and dip it in your breadcrumbs. Then repeat the process 1 more time and set it all on a cooling rack. Keep it in the fridge for the remaining time of your cook. Everything is ready for the cook and now it's time to smoke. So I'm gonna start up my Napoleon kettle. I'm gonna take out the cast iron grill grate, fill it up with charcoal, place 2 fire starters and light them up. Our barbecue's up to temperature and now we want to place a chunk of beech tree because then we're going to create an indirect zone and a direct zone and we need to block that heat off. Place it straight next to the charcoal, set in your cast iron grill grate and now it's time for our burgers to catch some smoke. So I'm carefully going to flip it onto our grill grate. Watch it because it's sticky. Now I'm going to close the lid and let the burger smoke. Our burgers have been smoking for 30 minutes and I want to take a look. And I must say, these look fantastic. Look at that red color. That's insane. Roel, what do you think?
That one's mine.
No, really? You don't want two? We do double patties.
That one's mine as well.
Okay, we have a deal. I'm gonna take them off and let them rest. And now I want to reset my barbecue for direct heat. So it's a little bit smoky, be careful, it's hot and it's smoky. I'm gonna take out the grill grate and try to remove a big chunk of smoke wood. It has done his job. I'm gonna set it into my little fireplace and just let it catch smoke and burn out. And now feel with your hand if you have enough heat. And my guess is we do. So I'm gonna set it in my grill grate again and set it to the lowest position possible. I have some beautiful burger buns here, straight from the bakery. Just really, really fresh. I'm gonna sear them off a little bit, just a little bit. Open up the lower vent again so the airflow can move forward. So the airflow can move upwards. Keep checking them because this bakes really, really fast. So our buns are toasted now and we still have a little bit of heat left. And we're gonna use that to melt our cheese. So one more sear just for the cheese. Here we go. Now, as you can see, this is the most beautiful side of the burger. It's almost crunchy, as if it has been seared already. The other side still needs a sear. So I'm gonna keep it on this side and straight away we're gonna put some goat cheese on it and let it melt. Once your cheese is melting on top of that beautiful venison patty, it's time to build up your burger. Get that beautiful beetroot mayonnaise on top, get some raw spinach on there, and then it's time for a beautiful red colored smoky patty. Get some more of that mayonnaise on top, second patty on top, more mayonnaise, and to top it off, a little bit more of that raw spinach for color and freshness. And now I give to you the Berserker burger, a true Viking burger. And then we're here, the Berserker burger menu. It sounds pretty awesome, right? It's a venison double patty burger with a milkshake, probably not milkshake, but beer. I don't know, Viking, you know. And some beautiful cheesy bites. Now I want to taste it.
Oh yeah, that's super smoky. You really have to like smoked meat for this, but if you do, this is amazing.
That's true barbecue flavor. Smoky in a way that it should be with venison. It's a heavy, dark flavor, so it goes really well with heavy, dark smoke flavor.
Taste from the venison combined with the smoke flavor, that works really well. And then with the goat cheese that has a very distinct flavor as well, you should try this.
For the people that are scared for spinach, you don't even taste the spinach. It just goes really well together with the rest of it. So it's fresh from the berries, and it goes so well together with venison. I love this burger. But now it's time to taste those goat cheese sticks. And I've been waiting for this. Just look at that. Oh.
Like this on its own, like a tray of maybe 20 pieces with a cold beer maybe.
This might be even the best winner, but I love that one too. You need the combination.
Yeah.
It's a goat cheese themed recipe.
Yeah, because this is pretty hefty.
Yeah.
And the goat cheese snack, that really brightens it up.
I think you guys should give me some restaurant names.
Yeah.
Comment down below. But I'm gonna call it just for now.
And that should do it.
No, yeah, I'm gonna leave. You can close off.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want.
Yeah, sure. So, thank you guys for watching. Special thanks to the YouTube members and Patreon members. As always, keep on grilling. And I forgot to mention, click this video because this is an awesome video and you should watch it. It might not be as good as this. Maybe it is. There's only one way to find out, right? Click it.